I used to think life-changing moments would feel dramatic, like something from a movie with big music and big emotions. Those moments where you instantly understood that everything has changed. But sometimes life shifts in much quieter ways. A routine appointment, a phone call, a 3-minute walk. And by the time you understand what's happening, your old life is already gone. This is Reframing Life, stories of love, loss, and what it means to be human. I'm Kent. And in this series, My Soulmate Named Adel, I'm sharing the true story of how we found each other, what it meant to love like that, and what it means to keep living after she's gone. In the last episode, Adele and I were coming home from Europe. We had just experienced one of the most incredible trips of our lives. And somewhere along the way, we made a decision. We were going to restructure our lives so we could spend 3 months every year living somewhere else in the world. We generally believed life was opening up. And then, within weeks, everything changed. Before we left for Europe, Adele had postponed a routine medical appointment, including a regular mammogram. There was no concern at the time. Life was busy, and we were preparing for the trip. Shortly after we returned, she was reminded to reschedule it, so she did. Late August, routine, normal. Then the results came back, and they were abnormal findings. A biopsy was scheduled quickly, and I attended that appointment with her. Even then, neither of us believed anything was seriously wrong. We were both convinced the biopsy would come back negative. Completely convinced, in fact. Adele was so confident that she insisted I not attend the appointment where she would receive the results. She reminded me that our office was only half a block away from her doctor's office, and that if she needed me, I could be there quickly. At the time, I thought she was simply being practical. Looking back, I often wonder if there was something more to it. Maybe she suspected something, or maybe she wanted a moment to process it privately. Or maybe she was doing what she often did, protecting the people she loved from pain for as long as she could. Then my phone rang. It was Adele. And somehow before she said anything, I knew. She didn't tell me the diagnosis. She simply told me to come to her. I think she knew I would want to be there face to face, holding her hand when I heard the news. And maybe she also knew that I needed those few minutes, the 3 minutes it would take me to get to her, to begin processing something neither of us wanted to hear. I couldn't get to her fast enough, and somehow those 3 minutes felt incredibly long. Long enough to know life was changing, and short enough to still feel completely unprepared. When I reached her, she was calm but quieter, a little withdrawn. Later she told me she was angry at her body, because she genuinely believed nothing was wrong. And honestly, so did I. I was in shock. Time slowed down. Everything felt real, and yet neither of us cried. Almost immediately, we found ourselves asking one question: what do we do now? I think many of us imagine courage as something visible. Big tears, big speeches, big emotional moments. But sometimes courage is much quieter than that. Sometimes it looks like sitting with terrible news and taking the next step anyway. And that's exactly what Adele did. She immediately became her own strongest advocate. And honestly, She was exceptional at it. Very quickly, she built an incredible team of healthcare professionals, both within the public system and privately. Her oncology team was among the best in British Columbia. Her double mastectomy and reconstructive surgery were scheduled quickly, Halloween of 2018, which gave us a small window to prepare. And we used every bit of it. We pursued naturopathic treatments designed to help slow the progression of the cancer. Adele completely changed her diet to give her body the strongest foundation possible before surgery and chemotherapy afterwards. She researched constantly. We attended breast cancer awareness events, connected with experts, and learned from others navigating similar journeys. She explored cold cap treatments, which can help reduce hair loss during chemotherapy, but in the end decided it wasn't right for her. Instead, she found wigs she felt comfortable with, both synthetic and real hair. And while all of that was happening, what I remember the most was her mindset. She was focused, determined, practical, and hopeful. And somehow, even in the middle of all of it, she helped me stay strong too. Taking action gave both of us something we desperately needed, a sense that we weren't powerless, even though there was still so much we couldn't control. People often think love reveals itself during the beautiful moments, vacations, anniversaries, weddings, the big gestures. And those moments do matter. But I learned something very different during that time. Love often reveals itself most clearly in crisis, in waiting rooms, in difficult conversations, in late nights spent researching treatment options, in trying to stay calm for someone you love while privately feeling terrified. That season taught me that love isn't just built in the beautiful moments. It's revealed when life becomes very hard. If you've ever received news that instantly divides your life into before and after, you probably understand this feeling. And if you're walking through something difficult right now, I hope this reminds you that you're stronger than you think. In the next episode, we move into surgery, chemotherapy, and a fight we fully believed we were going to win. That's where we go next.